All right, all right, all right, all right. You are tuned into Heart Connections with your heart coach, Adelai Brown, right here on your community station with international inspiration, kinetichifi.com. How are you today? It is time for Heart Talk. Heart Talk is the talk portion of our show. This is where we come to renew our minds and restore our hearts. This is the space that we allow ourselves to grow. We understand that we cannot stay where we are. You're either going forward or backward. I mean, please understand that you're never really still. Even in stillness, when you're still and it's an intentional stillness and you're supposed to be still, you're growing, you're moving forward. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that. I'm really excited to be here with you guys today. This segment of Heart Talk is brought to you by my new book, Help Save Me from My Broken Heart, Your Journey to Living and Loving Again. You can pre-order your copy of Help Save Me from My Broken Heart at theheartconnections.com, theheartconnections.com. I also want to tell you guys how you can watch me live. If you are listening in, I would love for you to watch me live on YouTube. You can go to the YouTube page, type bit.ly/heart connections, bit.ly/heart connections, and it'll bring you straight to my YouTube page. And I would love for you to subscribe and like and share and comment and interact. You can also donate to the movement. I'm coming to a city near you. I'm going on a tour with the book. I have some things that I'm working on that I want to be able to help serve you. And I encourage you to support the movement. If Heart Talk has blessed you in any way, if anything that I've done has blessed you, I encourage you to donate so that we can continue to bless others. And you can donate to the cash.me/heart connections, the heart connections. And it's also on the YouTube page. You can click the link there and donate. And I thank you guys for doing that. It's Make It Happen Monday. Make It Happen Monday. And I want to talk to you guys about making it happen. And I want to go back to our inspirational quote of the day. I have found that many times in life we we don't often make it happen simply because we don't believe in ourselves enough to make it happen. And many times we don't believe in ourselves because we are going by the situations that we are around. We are gauging our life, we're gauging our value and our worth, not necessarily by the essence that's within us and the purpose, but many times we are gauging our lives by the circumstances and situations that we are experiencing in life. I want to encourage you this morning not to do that. I really do. I really want to encourage you this morning to think a little bit about where you are and what you're going through. And I want you to know that it is the fuel to get you where you need to go. It is the fuel to get you where you need to go. Everything has its purpose. Everything has its purpose. What you're going through right now is the fuel that you need. You need something to provide more energy to get you to where you need to be. And I know this does not feel good and it doesn't seem good, but I can promise you that if you just stick with it and you hold on, this is going to get you to where you need to be. Let's go back to our inspirational quote of the day. It's day 186 from my book, Anchored, Be Blessed Daily, Volume 1. For those of you looking on YouTube and Facebook Live, you can see the cover there in the video. And it reads, storms may come from every direction in your life, but you must stand strong and hold on. Jesus is a strong and mighty foundation when all else is sinking sand. Never let your problems deal with you. Be proactive in your choices. You only live once. Be blessed. That that devotional is loaded. The first sentence by itself could have been a devotional. The second sentence could have been by itself. On this Make It Happen Monday, I want you to understand that the storms in your life are not coming to knock you down. The storms in your life are not coming to throw you off track. The storms in your life are coming right now to shake and to sift anything and anyone that's not supposed to be there. Come on, somebody. I know you're feeling me right now. You are catching hell right now. in different areas. It might not be in your finances. Your money may not be funny. You may be doing just fine with your money. But what about your relationships? How is your health doing? How do you feel when you look in the mirror? Whatever the storms are that are coming your way, they came so that you can stand strong. The next sentence says, Jesus is a strong and mighty foundation when all else is sinking sand. Let me get a little personal for you on this Make It Happen Monday. I can tell you that Jesus is a strong and mighty foundation when all else is sinking sand. Because in my own personal life, I have witnessed this. I have been to the point of contemplating suicide, attempting it at my in my younger years. I have been there. I have considered it in my older years. I don't want to use that as a disclaimer. I have been the heart coach and still wondering, Lord, why am I here? Are you sure you want to do this with me? And I realize that when those things are going on, I'm in a storm. And I think that many of us miss the fact of the power. We live in this world, but we are not just physical beings. We have different parts to us. We are spirit and soul. And we have to understand that when we are fighting battles and fighting storms, a lot of times these things are not just the physical battles. When you're having an issue with someone in your life, you may be arguing with your spouse. Maybe this Monday morning you told yourself you were going to the attorney because you were going to file for divorce. You're in a storm, you're in a battle, but it might not be something that's physical. No one may not be physically coming at you, but definitely someone's coming at your spirit. Something is attacking your peace on this Make It Happen Monday. Many of us are struggling with that. You're like, I've tried to do the right things. I've done what I thought I was supposed to do. I've checked off the boxes. I've marked the X's where I need to. I've dotted my I's and I've crossed my T's, and I don't know what's going on. Why is this storm coming? This storm has come for quite a few reasons. One thing I told you is come to shift and to shake anything that's not supposed to be there. One thing about a storm, if something is not grounded, it is going to go when that wind starts to blow. Yesterday here in Charleston, the wind was blowing. It was like blowing. It was like it came up out of nowhere. I mean, it was really blowing. We can't see the wind, but we can see the effects of the wind. We can't always see the storms in our lives, but we can see the effects of those storms. Sometimes we don't see the attacks with our physical eyes, but we definitely can experience those attacks and it manifests physically. I want us to get over the point of being so vain and living our lives on such a surface level. On this Make It Happen Monday, you have to understand that your soul is important. What you think and how you feel about yourself and the world around you has everything to do with the life that you're living and what's going to happen as you move forward in life. And what I'm telling you is you're going to have to make it happen. But one of the things I think people, when they hear that, they're thinking, I have to make it happen. I'm going to have to jump higher. I'm going to have to swim and swim further. I'm going to have to sing louder. I'm going to have to be better than the next one. No, what you're going to have to do is be better than the one inside that you thought you were. You're going to have to believe in you. And one of the things that I found in trying to believe in myself just on my own, you hit a brick wall, there's an emptiness. That's why the devotion says Jesus is a strong and mighty foundation when all else is sinking sand. I'm telling you from what I have learned and experienced in my own life. I've tried to depend on money. I've tried to depend on people. I've tried to depend on men. I've tried to depend on my intellect. I've tried to depend on what I knew to be true. Everything was like sinking sand, except for when I cried out to Jesus. And I want to encourage you with that on this Make It Happen Monday. Yes, I am. Listen, this thing is real. People are dying. The people are dying every day, but they live for 50 more years in misery, and they make everybody else miserable around them. You know them. Some of them are your grandparents, your parents, your neighbors. We have to break out of this. We have to make it happen. Too many people are in ritual. Too many people are ritualistic and in religion. They can get their voice going in a certain way. They can get a low call and response going on. They can get on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope, and sound all important and sound like they know what they're doing and they did the history and they did the research. What is that doing for your soul right now? How is that setting you free? That's what I want to know. On this Make It Happen Monday, I'm telling you, the only thing that ever worked for me and what I've seen and can stand on, Jesus. Make it happen on this Monday. That's how you don't let your problems deal with you. That's how you overcome the storm. You get anchored to the anchor that can't be moved no matter what the waves do, no matter what the wind does. Many of us are like, what's going on? Why are these people acting like this with me? Why are these people doing this to me? You know why? Do you know why? Because God is trying to force you to let them go. God is trying to force you to get out of that situation. You know why he won't love you the way you want to be loved? Because he don't need you. He doesn't deserve you. You need to move on with your life. But I love him. We have such a connection. Listen, you can connect with anybody. Brokenness draws unto brokenness. It's time for you to heal. That is your past. It's time for you to get to your future. We got to make it happen on this Monday. We have to make it happen. And we're doing this all day. And to my Facebook family, you guys checking it out, make sure you come to the YouTube page so you can catch the rest of the Heart Talks live today. That's where we're going to be. But we're making it happen on this Monday. And what better way to start off than with the right foundation? I know the storms are kicking up. I know many of you did not wake up happy to see Monday morning. I'll be lying if I said when I got up, the devil wasn't trying to tell me something different. But look, but let me tell you something. We're making it happen on this Monday morning. You know why? Because it's too much at stake. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? That's what I want you to think about today. That's what I want you to think about today. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? Jesus is a strong and mighty foundation. When all else is sinking sand, the Bible also tells us that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So you can overcome this storm. And sometimes we get so consumed by the storm because we focus so much on the storm and we're not focusing on the God who controls the storm. I know some of y'all don't want to be spiritual. I know y'all don't want to, this is not the show for you. This is for people who want to get their hearts right. This is for people who are trying to live right. And I have to be true to myself and be true to what's doing it for me. So I want to encourage you on this Make It Happen Monday. Pay attention to what's being sifted out of your life. Pay attention to what's being disconnected. What's happening around you? It's not by chance. Don't take it light. And don't minimize the power of your testimony. That's how you're going to make it happen. We'll be back with more Heart Talk at 11:30, but you stick around for our 11 o'clock weather report. I thank you guys for being here. And this has been Heart Talk with your heart coach, Adelai Brown on Kinetic High Five. Make sure you're checking us out live on YouTube. You can get my facial expressions and everything when I'm going in. Y'all know how I go. bit.ly/heart connections. Check it out. And here we go with Rudy Kern's testimony right here on Make It Happen Monday, your community station with international inspiration, kinetichifi.com.